Hi everyone, I'm Chef Leroy and welcome to my cozy kitchen. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I certainly am. Weather's pretty chill here in Minnesota, but you know what? We're getting close to winter, so that's what we get. All right, so today I'm going to show you another series of vacuum sealing with my Avid Armor chamber vacuum sealer. And this is the US VX model. All right, I got two different methods I'm going to show you. One is using a vacuum bag, and I'm going to vacuum pack some sausage links that I have. I want to freeze them. And I also have some fresh al pastor sauce that I want to get vacuum packed, and only to preserve it longer within my refrigerator, because leaving it like this and just having plastic wrap on it is not going to keep it too long, okay? So I'm going to put it into a jar and I'm going to vacuum seal it. Now I'm going to use two different methods to show you how it works with vacuum sealing. I'm going to use one of these covers with my tube for the external port. And that's another snafu that I had when I was trying to show you before in a video that when I pushed my button, it was kind of going haywire. Well, it was because I wasn't holding the button down longer. So thank you to a person that reached out to me from Avid Armor to straighten me up. Sometimes you got to be, you know, smarter than the equipment, I guess. But you know what? If you don't use it, you lose it, right? That's kind of what happened. I forgot that part of it. You have to hold down your vacuum seal button longer before it will activate. Anyway, I want to get that camera closer up here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the chamber vacuum sealer. This again is your seal bar right here. It comes out so you can clean the cavity really easily. Now, if your jars are taller than the cabinet, you cannot do the jar inside the cabinet. That's where these little covers come in very handy, all right? They've got two different sizes for two different jar lids. Now, what I found on these, which is really slick, is this goes right on top. If you put this on top of here, on top of the jar, and slide it right over the top, that'll seal the top, okay? I'll pop that off. We'll pull that lid out of there, okay? So there you go. So I'll show you that method there. But I want to show you this. So these are jars that I vacuum sealed. Now these are over 2 months old. This is pesto. Now this is pesto that was open. So see how it oxidized at the top? Well, look at this one. This hasn't been opened yet. It's completely sealed, so there's no oxidation. This stuff is still fantastic, okay? I did that in the middle of September, basically. It's almost 2 months old. All right. And now what I'll do, take this out of here for now. What I'll do is roll my bag down. I like to roll the bag down a little bit so the top doesn't get dirty where it seals. Just like that. All right, go ahead and drop those links right in there. All right, there you go. Go like that. Like that. These are actually my food saver bags. I still had a few of these around. Pretty much any of these bags will work, so don't worry about which bag it is. At least I haven't. You can get rolls too and cut your own roll, but I have bags instead. All right, go ahead and slide it up underneath this clip. Okay, there's a little clip right there. That's your seal bar right there. All right, you're gonna close your cabinet just like so. Now in the front here, there's a vacuum level button, a seal time button, and then there's an auto vac and seal button, a seal button, and a marinade button, all right? So I'm gonna have this on level 2, vacuum seal level 2. I found that if you do it on 3, it just smashes the meat that's in it. So do it on level 3 or level 2. Seal time is 1. It doesn't need to be any higher than that. That's based on thickness of bag. Some bags are really heavy. So that's what that's for. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and push our auto vac and seal button. And there you go. We'll just watch how that seals right up in there. And there you go. Now you're all sealed up. See how nice that is? That's perfect. So seal time, or the seal level 2 is just absolutely perfect. Doesn't smash your sausage. All right, next thing we're going to do, we are going to go ahead and add our sauce to the jar. Again, this is a fresh El Pastor sauce that I made recently. And we're going to go ahead and dump that right into the jar. So I'm going to seal it inside the cabinet to start with. So put that ring on there, or your lid and your ring, and I tighten it down just slightly, okay? Just like so. Go ahead and cover it, and we're going to go ahead and keep it on level, vacuum level 2, seal time 1, and hit auto vac and seal. And it's sealing. And let's see if you can see the jar close or pop down. There you go. I don't know if you can see the lid get sucked down, but there you are. Perfectly sealed jar. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and take the ring off and show you that this is on there tight. Okay, that's really tight. I'm going to pop that off so I can show you the next method here. I don't want to wreck the ring, so I'm going to be really careful just to pop it in it. There we go. Okay. So we went ahead and popped it open, and there you go. I'm going to go ahead and rinse that top off real quick. There we are, and I'm going to just wipe the top of that jar slightly. Sorry, I'm jumping around here. Just trying to do it kind of quickly here. Okay, there we go. Just clean that real quick. All right, go ahead and put the ring and lid back on. Well, actually, we're not going to put the ring on. I'm going to leave the ring off. Go ahead and open up your cabinet. Now, I'm just going to set it back in here. We're going to put this cover on top, push it down. We're going to put the tube into the port right here. Put it down in tight and push it into your rubber piece on top. And now we're going to hold down the auto vac and seal button until it activates. There you go. That's how quick it is. That's even faster than doing it the other way. But look at this. Again, so that popped off a lot easier than doing it the other way. So now the reason I like to use this tube, and I'll tell you why. First of all, if you have larger jars, it's perfect for that. But this is great for sealing dry products. This is a really good way to do dry goods, okay? I would try to use the inside of your cabinet right here to do your vacuum sealing when you want to do smaller items in jars. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to do the same thing. Push that auto vac and seal button quick and done. I'll show you how it seals up again. So you notice how quick that top popped off there when I did it with the plastic ring on it. So I think this is a better method for preserving items in your refrigerator longer, and this would be a perfect idea for something that is a dry product. Like say for instance you're storing herbs or seeds or something like that. That would be a good way to go. And it's sealed again. All right. So there you go. And again, it's really tight on there. This is the best way to do a refrigerated item. Go ahead and put that ring on and tighten it hard. I turned it off, and again, what I really like about this unit is you can unplug it, and the plug comes apart from the actual chamber sealer. I put everything right back inside. Everything goes inside like that. And I even have my handy dandy bag holder. That's it. Nice little storage unit. All right. So here's a couple jars and my sausage. Make sure you label and date everything and freeze it or refrigerate it. All right, guys, I'm going to do a recap on my chamber vacuum sealer by Avid Armor. This is the USVX model, and I hope that the video was easy enough to follow along with. Again, great way to portion things out for meals. Break them down a little bit smaller. If you don't need 2 pounds of sausage, well, you can vacuum seal 1 pound of it and put it in your freezer. Jar method, absolutely fantastic. I use this one quite often. They'll keep in your refrigerator for probably a couple months. It's a nice way to preserve something for a later dish down the road, and you don't have to worry about it getting moldy in your refrigerator with just plastic wrap sitting on top of it, because the problem you have is oxygen, right? Oxygen is the killer of these different things in your refrigerator. So I hope the video was easy enough to follow along with. Hopefully it was interesting enough. If you liked the video, please give me a couple thumbs up, hit that notification bell, ding, ding, ding. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed up to this point. Subscriptions are free to join. All they do is let you know when a video has been released. Also, please leave me any comments at the end. If you have a comment or a suggestion, please leave those and I'll respond to your messages as soon as I see them. Otherwise, you guys have a fantastic day. Chef Leroy and out. And thank you for watching My Cozy Kitchen.